Why do Gen Zs think that you betrayed them yourself?
I cannot speak to that.
Oh,
I can
come
speak to the
on,
people
Kasmuel,
who, I can
say
speak
something.
To the only people who I betrayed.
They think you betrayed them.
The only people who I betrayed are tribalists. The only people who I betrayed are people who think that some people...
Wow. Kasmuel. Guys, you need to listen to this, how Kasmuel has totally teared down JKLIVE and brought Jeff to submission. One of the greatest interviewer ever today has suffered a defeat. No, guys, you need to listen to this. And that is great, Kasmuel. I stand with you and I stand for what you've just said. Yes, you did not betray the youths. You did not betray the GENZs. You never just wanted to play along the rules and the place of other people who never were or was, or they never wanted to play the right way, and they were there for themselves and not for the liberation of the country. They're just like the rest of the politicians that we have. They were just like the rest of the politicians that we have. So they were for themselves more than for the need and for the call of what was really happening. The song was Gen Z, but in them, they never had the Gen Zs. They wanted things for themselves and they got whatever they wanted for themselves. That is well said, Kasmuel, in support of you. Totally in support of you.
Right?
ODM is not in coalition with the government.
Come on, Kasmuel.
Come on. Me, Jeff, I believe that this show prides itself in fact-checking and fact-finding. And I've seen severally when people have made claims or allegations that they've been held to account. So I dare you to hold me to account and show me an agreement between the Orange Democratic Movement and the current ruling party of the country.
So why do Gen Zs think that you betrayed them yourself?
I cannot speak to that.
Oh,
I can speak to the people
Kasmuel, say something.
The only people who I betrayed...
They think you betrayed them.
The only people who I betrayed are tribalists. The only people who I betrayed are people who think that some people's sole purpose is to go to the front lines and die while other people enjoy the spoils of war. And the only other people who I betrayed are the people who believe in the business of grant writing, in the business of protesting, perpetual protests without the sight of change in mind. And speaking of which, part of the people I betrayed are you hosted one of them, and one of them actually here on your show made fun of my mental health. This is a person who stole money that was meant for mobilization. This is a person who, and I'm ready to prove this. I wish that she'll file a lawsuit after this statement. She stole money that we had meant for mobilization for the people. If we are going to do this, those are the kind of people I betrayed. I betrayed career activists. I betrayed people who believe that our core function is to take the children of the working poor to the front lines while we lounge in hotels and cafes while sipping coffee and waiting for the 4 o'clock, 1 o'clock prime time news so that we can come and elucidate and speak ever so flowery English while the children of the working poor are dead. The people I betrayed believe in us going to protest without a clear end in mind and having innocent children shot. And all we do is drape flags over their coffins and send their parents 10,000 shillings and chant revolutionary songs and chant down with the current regime down. The people I betrayed are the people who by day they chant down with American imperialism, by night they are seeking audience with the American embassy. The people I betrayed chanted down with Meg Whitman down and in the evening wanted to have dinner at her residence. The people I betrayed are equally selfish people, and I keep on saying this, that we have to be truly honest about our left, because our left is just as rotten as the right. It's just as corrupt as the right, and there are several issues which we need to unpack, because there are very many people, many a young Kenyan who went to the street with an honest believing in this right and righteous and just cause that we were for. And so I cannot answer to those people. Those people who think that I betray them do not have any of my sympathies. They do not have any of my remorse, because I said I speak as a person who donated my life to the struggle. This is no joke. I was not tweeting from my home. I came back to the media. I came to the media stations, and I was at the front lines. I gave my life to the struggle, so I know what it feels like to be a frontliner. And if we reduce this conversation to the whimsical claims and the whimsical ramblings of random users on social media, I think it is rather strange. I made a very conscious and public decision to join the largest progressive pro-people party, according to my analysis, at existence at that time, which is the Orange Democratic Movement Youth League. And that's, I will stand by till the day I die. I'll pay whatever price it cost.
Wow.
All right. Where do we go from here?